a choice to make. Who is going to lead our country? Who is going to guide us on this journey? Of course, you have some great options, but there's only one who is truly fittest for this job. Of course, you know who I'm talking about. And he is here today to give his second great speech. So please give him a warm welcome. Rijn Mulder.
My dearest citizens, men and women, during the past few weeks, I've dedicated myself to the struggle of the Dutch. I've seen incompetent, desperate people rise to power and intellectual masterminds fall behind. I have fought against wealth discrimination and against equal treatment of men and of every human being. I've always cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an ideal I hope to live for. Sadly, my experience has taught me that ideals stay ideals, and I would like to state that we have a serious conservational problem. We have leaders here in our very own classroom that not only want to increase the weight of already overflowing backpack of problems, but do also want to start an exchange project with a province of one of the world's poorest countries. We find this a radical solution to a non-existing problem. We approve change, but please, next time, take a well-considered decision. Despite being unserious change, this was the only real change to our society we could find in everyone's party's plans. So what are we doing? I know what we're doing. We're continuing like the past 15 years, which brought us to this all-time low. We need change. The past few elections were the same parties over and over again, considering the same and only discussing political members complimenting each other about their eyes, which seems to be an insult. So when are we waking up? We are aware that change affects people's autistic characteristics and clashes with our beliefs of perfection. But let's be real for a second. Just because we're not used to overalls does not mean it's not necessary. We think that's the only thing that can save us. We, as our nation, are the problem. However, if we are the problem, the solution is easy to find. I'll tell you how our paradise looks like. We would like to start with introducing our most criticized but promising idea, the point system. For those who do not believe in our plan yet, I will tell you the main benefit many of you may or may not have thought about yet. People think on a very small scale. We may be a little country, but we have great minds and an even greater potential. By the linear rise of crime and the exponential growth of terrorism, people have lost their trust in mankind. Trust is the foundation of our society. By decreasing the amount of criminals so drastically, trust will be rebuilt slowly and unity will once again restore. The point system works as follows. Every crime one commits awards 1 point on an identification card. With every full point, the person involved receives a formal warning in the form of a letter, warning them how many points they have. With 3 full points, one can't live in the Netherlands anymore and we'll have to send them to live somewhere else. We hope that it does not happen, but if it does, we can safely state that our neighboring countries can give them a home and reintegrate them into society. Great Britain's driving point has shown that it works. Traffic accidents were decreased drastically. What about their families? Many of you ask. Think about that beforehand. It's not that hard of a task. Additionally, if his or her family wants to visit him or her, it doesn't matter if it's in jail or in another country. Effort is effort. And that's exactly what we're looking for. Effort. Remember the time people would help each other without asking anything in return. Remember when a t-shirt was still a t-shirt. Remember when we were happy with the love we got. We want to announce that we officially found the culprit. Money. Money derives us from our goals. Money awakens greed and lust for power. Money drives us crazy, and money is what holds us from advancing into the new generation. I would like to introduce to you our skill system. We are going to introduce 3 dynamic skills, which one skill will be averaging from 16,000 till about 23,99,9. That's skill 1. We'd like to get to skill 2. We'll be averaging from 24,000 to about 32, let's go 31,999. And we'd like to do skill 3, which will be 32,000 till about 40. We would like to then make them dynamic so we can change them on the go. This makes us then invulnerable to international economic changes, and we can safely import and export without any interference. By enhancing the Bauke and the norm and applying that to every single citizen, we can divide the money equally and focus more on the quality of life and our personal and social development instead of our capitalistic mindset we have for the past 15 years. Simplicity must be key. We just understand that not every country will understand our changes, which is why we like to prove we're small, but yet amazingly strong and an intelligent country. We're not just a regular country, we're special. People will still be able to visit, but we can't allow them to stay for the coming period of time. We need the efforts and we need the attention for our own problems. If we can solve our own, we can help international and provide more and more efficient help to Europe and others. If we take all the efforts in our country, we can restore it to the former glory. We belong to the top. Paradise is already here. We only need to purify it. I make the changes others wouldn't dare. I am what this country needs. I am your enlightened within reach. I love you.